So now we will have Nihal Khan from World Securities. Nihal, please unmute yourself.
Thank you very much for giving the opportunity to me. If you share my screen first, then I will start now. Good morning, everybody. First, let me say thanks to D2 Office and Indu EBM to give the opportunity to talk to us on this platform, where we can talk to all the business leaders and industry leaders on their respective fields. It's great opportunity or not to me to be talking to you on this platform here. Before we start, let me show that who we are right now, World Security. We are a total manpower, total service providing company. You see our slide, for example, here. We are, yeah. So we are called a total World Security. We are total manpower and total security service providing company. We are supplying marine guarding services, smart security solution, CVIT, marine training academy, cleaning division, and total manpower solution. We are a company at BPO World having 4,000 plus staffs, and we have more than 20 nationality in our staff lists. We have many prestigious awards like Dubai Quality Awards, MRMB Award, Tahtir Award, SKIA Award, FM Award, Golden Peacock Business Excellence Award of Government of India, Tahtir Award, International Business Award, and so many awards we have been winning since last many years now. So, and we are serving Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Northern Emirates in all marine guarding services, engineering solutions, or marine securities, CVIT, or cleaning division. We are the only company in the region who serve the marine security to the distinguished stakeholders here now. As you know that this pandemic is not new to us. It is happens once in a century. It is history of the world. Black Death in 1347 to 1351, which has caused 5 million urine population of Europe on those days. Then coming in, for example, cholera happened in the Indian subcontinent 1817 to 1824. Then again comes Spanish fever in 1920. This happens once in a century and comes and go. Those it was mostly localized due to the less interest on the people. But nowadays it become globalized because people are always talking to each other and they are very frequent meeting each other through the different sorts of communication plus source of transportation now. World became a global village. So early was localized, regionalized, now it become globalized. So you can say that all pandemic become globalized because people have a lot of means to communicate here and there, and world can be crossed within a couple of hours if you have the means to cover the world. In our case, you know that World Securities leadership and management has having the commitment placed towards the pandemic to fight the pandemic. We work as a team. We work as have a team bonding. Every shoulder of our company, from the security guard to the management top leaders, all work together with the one vision, one mission. We have to fight pandemic. We have to convert challenge to opportunities, and we overcame to the situation now. As you know that this pandemic had multiple effects on the people: emotional breakdown, social breakdown, and financial breakdown. People have lost year and year. People have no social. People can't meet each other due to social distancing, due to the restriction in that travel and this restriction. And people lost job and something happened in business flow also now. We, our company, as our leaders, has managed this pandemic, transformed into opportunity, for the people, as well as we have launched multiple companies in this situation now. For example, you know that when there was issue how to conduct this inspection because company were limited and business was very high. Those days we have established a company called Cleaning Division, a part of the World Security, which has conducted this inspection across the DPO entities plus called private entities, and and we have recruited 150 plus staff in those companies in the month of April and May. So this was the one areas where we have transformed challenge into opportunities and handle the situation, make the feedback into feed forward, and have become overcome now. Yeah, so this is our company, for example, here now. I will give you slowly down. What I'm saying that I'm giving introduction to this brief here that so we have been able to convert all challenge into opportunities, and we have created a lot of job opportunity for the people in the market. So, for example, here managing pandemic during first communication, for example, now we have made a huge communication in multiple channels, top to bottom, horizontal communication, and we made people aware in all aspects, like a regular conducting training awareness program across the wheel, inside the buses, inside the accommodation, at the sites. We made the people, stakeholder informed, like our subcontractors, our clients, lot of brochure, banners, lot of things we have done through the social media, through the smart device to make people aware how to keep some of the distances, other people safe in this pandemic now. We conduct a lot of focus group with the calls, MS team, etc., here now. So how to conduct the face the pandemic. Second thing is called, as I told you that we have transferred our business into this culture, into opportunity. So if you see, for example, from the slides here we have established a division called cleaning division, which has inspected almost 12.94 million square meter in till October now. Similarly, we have inspected 47,000 vehicles till October 2020. Our profits has increased to 44% till October 2020. And we have revenue of 9.13 million till October 2020, just from our cleaning division. So we have, as I told you, we have transferred challenge into opportunities, overcome the challenges, and face the situation and become victorious now. I will show some slide to you, how then we hand over to Sonia to take care from our side.
Thank you, Nihal. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Thank you so much for the opportunity, Indu, and for GQA, and for the insights shared from different industries. I think with this platform, we are all reflecting the the purpose or how we are overcoming, because we are in a platform where we are sharing knowledge, and that itself is a sustainability. That is how we will all overcome, by sharing knowledge, sharing best practices. There was a nice questions raised, and we are learning from each other. So thank you again for the platform. As Nihal mentioned, and I will just start before putting the video, Nihal, that COVID-19 was a wake-up call for all of us, for all governments across the world. It was a wake-up call for business leaders, for people, for everyone, to revisit their policies, their structures, their principle, their culture, everything. So it is a time of transformation. That's something we should all admit. And I have no doubt, personally, being blessed, being part of this organization. World Security is part of DP World Group, is a large group, strong group. We are also all blessed being part of UAE. Taking care of our people and businesses was not a choice. It was a must in this country. And that's something amazing to see. So that all of us has a must to take care of the people, the business, and everything should continue. UAE has opened its doors, airports, borders, with no doubt that things will be okay, businesses will continue, people will continue to be safe. And that's the culture we also, build across, learning from the leaders of UAE. What we taught from them, we implemented also on our business. So first, we put our principles. Our principle is to take care of our business, for our people. So people was the first thing. Second, take care of our business. Business will continue regardless, whatever is the situation. Just transform, change, adapt. As Kumar says in his presentation, is about resilience, is about sustaining and overcoming. There is no other way of managing business. And that's why we've seen in UAE, there are a lot of companies that gone, and there are companies who just became stronger. And we hope that all businesses become stronger. That is all about UAE. So what Nihal is about to show you in this video is we changed the challenge to an opportunity during COVID-19, where world was crying that it will be a big problem, it's a catastrophe, and something we said firmly, when there is a problem, there is a solution. When there is a challenge, there is an opportunity. And the video is an opportunity we created during COVID-19, the peak time of COVID, where we opened a new business unit that cater the, from business perspective, cater the requirement. And as also, I think Kumar, if I'm not mistaken, also mentioned about the understanding the problems and solving it, or understanding problem and changing it to opportunity. And that's what we did. We discussed with the committee, and we found there is an opportunity. on opening, cleaning, and disinfection business during the peak of and serve our customers, our people, our group, all UAE during a tough situation. Commercially worked from people, corporate social responsibility also. It helped because we are a sustainable company. We have to give to the government, to our people, to our customers who helped us a lot. And I will show you the video just in a minute, just to see the video. This company we opened during COVID-19 in a smart manner, serving our customers in timely and not, in a perfect way, responding to their calls, because there was a lot of calls for COVID-19 cases increasing. Our customers, they were panicked and they needed support. From that support, we opened this new business unit, and now, alhamdulillah, it's growing perfectly commercially, and we've been having the privilege to support our customer in this time and support UAE government in this tough time. So the video is about launching and that's one of the resilience concrete experience we wanted to share with you today. We should not give up. We should think differently. One more thing also I want to emphasize on, knowing that all business units did very well on term of disinfection, masks, and all this. We all did well, I know, because again, sorry for repetition, it was not a choice in UAE. What we focus on, the next slide, Nihal, is innovation. How we can serve our customers smartly, perfectly, efficiently. So we launched, and I think, I hope that most of you have seen it in the media. All the media, if you see down, all the media have talked about it. We launched the autonomous security boat. It's a boat with no driver. So basically it goes around, secure the whole area, and all our customers, and they really were amazed about something unique during COVID as well, sorry, during COVID-19, it was launched. You don't need a driver, technology worked. We've been able to secure the whole water frontiers without having a driver on board. This is something also we launched during a time, of panic. We sat and thought, we sat and brought something new to serve our business commercially, and it serves our people, to serve our customers and the security industry in general. And this is one thing I wanted to share. Then thermal helmet, if you can show the next slide, Nihal. Thermal helmets, we'll show you the video in a minute. It's also something touchless, from distance, following the guidelines of the government and COVID-19 as well. You don't need to go close to the person. You just put the helmet. You can just detect, the security guards can detect smartly any doubtful or case that should denied access to buildings, offices, malls, parks, etc. That's also something unique of its kind in UAE during the COVID-19, supported the business, supported security industry in general, supported the whole concept, commercially worked very well. We've got a lot of orders, to have it, because it looks very smart. It talks the 2020 and 2021 forward. Next, Nihal. Just a bit of clip about the how helmet work. This is one of our client premises. Our good, well-trained security guard were at the door entrances. From far, with distance, as per the guidelines of the government, the person just in seconds stop, detect, and move. Yeah, thank you, Nihal. Next, Nihal. So basically, the area we wanted to share with you today is all about the resilience part and the sustainability part. more than the norm things which all the company have done well. This is again our autonomous boat in the farm near to the marine area and all. It was also a great exposure in there. Then obviously all of this has happened due to a strong leadership that put a pressure, but a positive pressure, that with every problem there is a solution, and they made us think that always to never give up. So that is something that we came up as a team during the COVID-19. And Nihal, if you can move to the people part. The welfare part, as most of you spoken about it, it was also at the top agenda for us, where our top objective was always keep at 0 cases. But obviously it was not possible in the peak time of COVID. We had cases, but always curing the cases, taking care of them physically and mentally was a top priority. And we have put a lot of measures from isolation, contact tracing investigations. We have also activated the virtual doctor. Virtual doctor was a concept not really available in UAE. With people should be treated and avoided to visit hospital and clinics with a lot of cases increasing, and the risk of them being contaminated is higher than being cured. So we developed the virtual doctor concept for the positive primary contact, and even for people who are sick, normal sickness with a pre-existing condition or normal cases. We encourage our people to not visit hospital at that time, to use the virtual doctor, and it works perfect because our employees were able to talk with the doctor virtually without visiting the hospitals. Symptoms were shared, doctor was in continuous interaction with them. Even mentally, it was good because the doctor was able to understand their fears. Sometimes even us, when we know that someone in our room was positive, we'll start having that kind of trauma of, oh, I have headache, I have fever and all. So the doctor was there to support people overcome this and mentally support them. Medicines were also delivered at the door of the employees, no need for them to move anywhere. And that was amazing also experience to activate the virtual, the smart doctor concept. As I think in the first presentation, Huda mentioned, we also were at the top agenda to not put anyone redundant. We lost businesses. We had our manpower, obviously, because mall closed, park closed, all our manpower, being a security company and manpower company, we had our manpower reduced as well. But we just stick in one thing, that no one will lose his job. We are confident on our capability to overcome the situation. We have the system, the right leadership, the right skeleton to move forward. So no one got redundant, 0. When we've heard a lot of company lost, and in this platform, I want to convey the message, that's not the solution by laying off people, never. It is a short win. Yes, you will get some thousands back to your, revenue, but it will not help. That will never help. So for us, we didn't lay off any people. If you ask how you manage it, we just put out, they were on, some of them were stranded outside the country, some of them, they were inside the country, stranded outside the country, they were on approved leave till their level balances are, over. Inside the country, they were paid their basic salaries till they are back to duty. Today, and few months, I think a month back, we've been recruiting heavily. If you see our LinkedIn profile, we started hiring again. So there was no use for us to put anyone and, put people in trouble. Then daily disinfection and fumigation inside the camp, head offices, deployment, a vehicle and all, that's a routine. Then the PPEs, I want to thank our leadership. You may think I'm, bluffing. No, in this situation like this, in a crisis situation like this, we need the leadership that believe on the word empathy. There is no financial can be talked when people, health, safety are at risk. our leadership, when I was sharing with them that our cost is raising on terms of COVID, on terms of PPEs, isolation wards, food, basic salary, and they're not working, the one word I was, they were repeating, keep the cost aside, focus on the people's safety. And that's something I want to thank them. DP World Management, our CEO, and all the leadership, they've done great. And today, alhamdulillah, we are in a very good shape. We don't have cases today because of the measures that we put. Even we will have 1 or 2 cases, it is under control. We learned from the experience on how to handle it. During the COVID situation, we, as Huda mentioned, Krishna mentioned, same measures almost. Not to repeat it a lot, I want to focus on other areas. Same, we created champions, we created wellness champion team. The whole thing, I think, within UAE is a common sanitization tunnels, thermal cameras, thermal, helmets. We had maybe something unique. I don't know if you are aware of it, and as it will be shown in one of the videos, we had the control of the crowding, social distancing and all done through, I forgot the name, the flying
drone.
Drone. Thank you, Indu. Drone. So the drone were controlling, giving messages continuously and all. So that also something, from innovation perspective, it was really helping. No need, because it's a lot. It's a massive number of people, camps, crowding, morning, rushing to buses and all. It is, little challenging. So we came up with a drone recording and reminding the people of social distancing, wearing the masks, detecting wherever the area is crowded and people are sitting in a closed manner, etc., etc. So that all measures, alhamdulillah, we've introduced. Ya Nihal? This is a thank you message where we, this is the measure, sorry, that we followed, briefed quickly in this video. The thermal helmets, the champions who was wearing the orange, the distance as per the RTA within the vehicles, inside the accommodation, the tunnel at the entry of the accommodation as well. The sessions with a full suit, full PPEs, also detection, thermal cameras at the entrance of the accommodation, continuous disinfection and cleaning with our in-house team that we created during COVID. This is the drone that goes around the accommodation and different areas, offices and all, and detect the wherever there is a violation of HSE, etc. So this is what I've been talking about. Next, Nihal. Yeah, obviously, so business continuity plan, it is something that whatever we've talked, it is basically creating a strong foundation for us to move forward. And not to stop with a challenge. And we also created a lot of measures, a lot of frameworks, etc., to keep our business continuous and with no disruption for especially security. Security is one of the front lines as well. They never stopped. They never been like us working from home. They've been always the front line with police, with other serving our customer, the community and all. They were really heroes doing all the jobs. And also from us as a back office working from home, we've done all the measures, all the framework, revisit our policies, build the whole foundation to make sure that our business never disruption, and our services to the community, to the country, never disrupted as well. Yeah, so we've also have some engagement webinars to share knowledge and I'm really happy with this platform. And we've done the same. We initiated calling Sarah, some of our clients as well, to share their practices, to share the experience and all. And it was a great webinar as well. It was held recently, just for us to share what we've done. Why we insisted to do it? Because we've been proud that it is a challenge, it is a crisis, but we've been doing well commercially. So we thought it is really needed that we share what we've done. Other aspect of people also, whatever measures we've done that Huda mentioned, Krishna mentioned, we also implemented. And the result of it, the cases has come to zero, back to 1%, back to zero, back to 2%, back to zero. That means we've been taking care of our employees very well. And as Huda mentioned, or I think Huda mentioned, we also did the survey to just ask the employees if what we've done in general was within their expectation, within their satisfaction. And alhamdulillah, our satisfaction rate have increased very well. So I didn't reach 91, Huda, so there is a competition here. So I need to check what I've not done very well as to reach 91. So, but alhamdulillah, there was a very good increase in the satisfaction survey. We are proud. I think we had plus 21, Nihal, if I'm not, increase due to the COVID-19 measures and the way how we've taken care of them, communicated, taken, listens to their concerns, etc. 24/7. I don't know if you allow me, I'm also proud of myself because some days I didn't sleep at all. I didn't sleep at all. And with every single positive case, I had that fast heartbeat and that pain on the stomach as I'm losing a family member. And COVID-19 was something to test our level of empathy. If we are saying this many years, our employees are our assets, the COVID-19 have tested if that statement is correct, yes or not. If our leadership, they were towards people or towards commercials only. And really I'm proud that a problem and challenge have tested our capabilities, our sustainability, our empathy, our relationship, our capabilities in general. So I'm really, really proud of this experience in general. Although we had one death, one case, we did our best, but he left us very quick. But hopefully we did well with his family after him leaving us. So the webinar is also something Indu we thought of, same from knowledge and learning perspective, being a learning organization. Moving, Nihal. The appreciation. So also we cannot, say we reached zero COVID-19 or we did business well without thanking the people who were the reason behind it. Our people, honestly speaking, our people, when I was hiding in my room, one of the example of hiding in the room, afraid from the COVID, our people, they were at the side, inside, with the COVID, I will say it in my way. So what we did is to thank them. I had to go out because I was scared from the COVID. I had to go out and distribute gifts to them to say, thank you so much for being heroes. Thank you so much for supporting our business. Thank you so much for keeping us doing well, even in the top of a crisis situation. If you can show the video, Nihal, because I don't want to make it very long also. Yeah. This is something we did with our people. We visited them wherever they are. I think there is another thank you video, Nihal. This we've already presented. We visited them wherever they work, at their sites. We visited them at their accommodations. This is some of the gifts we've gone, myself, the top management themselves as well. All the top management, they've moved from their seats, rooms, wherever they've been, working from home, and came out and visited the people to speak to them face to face. This is one of the example on one of the buses, at the sites, at the location itself, wherever they work, to tell them thank you so much for what they did. Amazing work. Yeah, without them, we would never, be able to overcome this situation. This is also an appreciation for our customers in our way, where we have wrote thank you with the boats in marine and all, and with the autonomous boat, we send a thank you message to the government, to our clients, to all the people that supported us as well during the COVID. So I hope you will be able to see the thank you design that we have done with our boats in marine, and send to all our customers, because they've done also great. So that thank you done with our autonomous boats. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So thank you again, everybody. Thank you. I've learned a lot today. Thank you so much.
That was a fantastic presentation. Thank you, Nihal and Sonia, both of you. If there are any questions from the audience, please unmute yourselves and ask.
Yeah,
and
I have
some
one
of you
question.
are on without video. If you can please switch on your video so that we can connect with your faces. Yes, Krishna, please ask your question.
Yeah, Indu, very nice presentation, very nice and very informative also. I just want to ask you, what is this virtual doctor? She was talking about something, right, Sonia? You were talking about virtual doctor to handle pandemic. So what was that one actually?
Yes, it's an application. It's an app, basically, where you can take an appointment, speak to the doctor virtually. So basically, like now, you're talking to me, you're a doctor, Kumar. So I will explain to you what I'm feeling, what my history, what I'm taking as medications, etc., etc. We use it very effectively for COVID, because the doctor was given an instruction to daily speak to all the positive cases and understand their symptoms, whatever it is alarming, where the person is really not, because they were in isolation. For us, we were not sending them to DHA, obviously in some period of time. We created, with the support of DP World, we created an isolation building, and we created quarantine building. Isolation is for the people who are positive, and quarantine for the people primary contact and cases who are, so the doctor will serve very well on, they cannot be released from the quarantine, neither from isolation, till they are tested negative only. So for that, the people, they will have symptoms, they will have certain, discomfort, health discomfort. The doctor serves very well to talk to them face-to-face via video, and he will tell that I have a heartbeat, this, etc. And we also equip them with a temperature gun, with a lot of, items that helps the doctor understand what's their temperature at that point of time, what's their blood pressure, etc., etc. So not only this is for the positive cases, because the context is COVID, but for normal cases also for today, and I use it personally. For my son, he had some discomfort also in his health. No way for me to take him to hospital. No way. Because I know there are positive cases. I may be waiting in the waiting area, positive case near to him, so it will be worse. So I used it, and it's really, really perfect, because you just explain, and after an hour, the medicines will come to your door. It serves very more, well with people who are with pre-existing conditions. They need their blood pressure, their sugar, etc., etc. They don't need to move from to hospitals and all. The application is perfect. And the virtual doctor, along with the insurance team, obviously, served very well. It is available in Europe. This is something not new. But in UAE, still people prefer going, face-to-face. In a normal context, this is very well for the companies to manage their claim ratios and avoid unnecessarily visit to hospitals and clinics, where normal cases can be managed via virtual doctors.
Thank you very much, Sonia. And a very good question, Krishna. Thank you very much for that.